Trigger warning for this episode. School days is not a very friendly topic. So we will be discussing the contents of the show, which includes sexual assault, polygamy, the R word, and murder, that one. Just don't watch the show. Just please, for the love of God, like, we joke about it and we laugh about it, but please, this show really was awful. It was psychologically scarring.
I think my ears are sensitive.
What was the thought process behind that?
To do that to the next person.
It was a prank and we fell for it.
Yep.
Like, Jesus, man. Alright, well, we are live, so.
Wait, what? We are?
We've been live.
What? I didn't realize.
We've been live for 5 minutes. We don't start for another 3 minutes, though, so it's okay.
Am I safe to put these back on?
Yeah, you're fine. It was fucking ridiculous.
Okay, Val.
Where's my shit at? Hold on.
No.
No!
No, don't stop. Alright. You gotta pull up the insanity that was school days.
Oh, Jack, you're gonna love today's topic.
Oh, okay.
So the gimmick now,
Okay.
the gimmick is, we're gonna try and explain, because we watch anime and we review it anyway.
Uh-huh.
But now that you're here and you don't watch anime,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna try and explain series to you.
Okay.
Which is basically the same thing we did before, but now it's just someone who doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And also, you can look up stuff now too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to keep looking at my monitor.
Oh, well, I don't mind. I was just gonna pull up random stuff.
Oh.
This is for when I get bored.
Oh, God. All right, well, we're live in, like, less than a minute, so. We have 0 listeners. 0 listeners, everybody.
That's why you posted on YouTube.
Yeah, I put, yeah. My Shayla. I can't wait to start using these. You're ninging. You're ninging.
Big boy. That's not mine, man. I don't know what that was. What are you doing on there?
Oh, don't mind me. Oh.
He's installing Curse
You
Forge.
can't do it. You can't do it.
He's trying to install Curse Forge to play Minecraft. It's a Minecraft and chill stream.
I took a bunch of pictures of my world so you guys could see like what I have.
Yeah.
Just the blankest stare ever.
It's, I'm looking into your eyes.
I wasn't even looking at you first. You just looking.
I can see your eyes behind your head. I had a teacher when I was in 2nd grade. Ooh, wait.
World. And then that's like the mob farm outside of the house. And then that's the other side of the house.
Okay, where's the roof?
Yeah, where's the?
We're working on it, and that's the map.
Damn.
All right.
So the roof isn't there yet because Ethan's not sure what kind of roof he wants, and he's trying to pawn it off on me. So I've got to put the roof on there. But then when I was gonna put a roof, he's like, "Well, let's wait," because he doesn't like the one that I was gonna suggest. So we have yet to determine a roof.
What do you?
I'm trying to see something.
We've already started. You can't do this now. It's 2 lanes.
I'm trying to remember which one's the. I don't remember which one controls the actual microphone.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it. Oh, so good. Jaking it.
I'm jaking it.
That's so bad.
Hey, Jack. I'm jaking it. Don't fucking look at me like that. All right, well, we're live.
Yeah.
So, it's been a while.
It has.
It's been a little bit.
Let me
What,
back it
what
up
date
real
is
quick.
it? February 21st?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had one of these since, like,
Before
December.
winter break.
Yeah, so December 2nd, I think, is the date.
Over 2 months.
Well, it's okay. We've been busy. We've been doing things.
We have.
Like being on break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
being on break and playing video games.
yeah.
And watching anime.
You know, not worrying about our responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I was really happy. I was really excited and happy.
Oh,
and happy and
God.
excited.
Yeah, I could tell. Are you doing...
No.
Jack now has access to the computers in the ARC radio station. So he's just doing his coding challenges for his CS202 lab.
Actually, this is. Oh no, this is for 202. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking this was for 107.
See, I'm not even in that class. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. They still call roll for you.
Really?
Dorothy McEnroe. She's still every morning.
Time.
Every morning, 10:30. We're on, or 10:20. We're on there, and she goes, "I didn't horn."
She still can't say my fucking name right. Dude. Damn. Like, at first, I'm not there. Like, you would think they'd take me off roll call.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And you still can't pronounce my name right.
Should beat her ass.
Yeah, you should.
It's Ada.
This is my name!
Show up for one class.
Yeah.
Yell. That's your name, and then leave.
Yeah. Don't do any of the work.
No.
It's actually Aiden. And then just get up and walk away.
No. That one's fully online. The lab for that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I could join the Google Beat.
It's Ada.
All right. Well, now that we're back, hi. Oh my God! Wait. They reset the Mac and then searched up how download Mixler broadcast on Mac. Just download it.
How download?
How download?
How download? How download Mixler broadcast?
How download Mixler broadcast?
All right. Well, anyway, today we have a very special anime for our return. Tariq and I just finished it semi-recently.
You guys just finished?
Yep, we climaxed. And
I was shaking it.
Yeah. I figured he was jaking it.
no, we can't jake it to this show.
Darn.
Because this show was so bad, we finished it in one sitting.
I
Bad? It was so bad you finished it in one sitting.
I did 1, 2. I already watched it before.
Tariq,
Had to watch it a second time.
It's Jack. It is a legendary show.
Okay.
I've always heard of it. I never knew what it was. It's called School Days.
Okay.
It's an older anime.
yeah, search it up.
Yeah, you should do that.
If I could spell school.
School Days with a Z. Yeah, School Days.
Yeah, look at that.
I do you hate
Doesn't
the
it
art
look so
style
normal?
as much as I do? I really hate the art style of School Days. I really
That's
don't
interesting.
Doesn't it look like very normal?
Don't look at the synopsis. Just
Oh yeah, no, we're
just
I'm not-
look
oh.
at the characters.
we're
Yeah.
gonna tell you everything about it.
You should go to the wiki.
Yeah, I wasn't going to like the episodes or anything like that.
Go to the School Days wiki.
Oh, there it is.
So that way you can pull up characters that we mentioned.
Okay. That's plot, and I want to look at plot.
All right. While he does that, for everyone listening, if you've watched School Days, oh boy.
I feel bad for you guys who actually have watched that shit.
Yeah. Now Tariq's watched it twice, and both times he hated it.
I need to bleach everything.
So, Jack, do you remember when we were talking? Or no, you weren't there for that one, I don't think. Were you there for Demon King Daimao?
I don't.
All right, here we go. Characters. Okay.
Probably not.
Now I got
don't think so.
the list pulled up so I can just look at them as you talk about them.
All right.
Okay.
So, Demon King Daimao was a really bad anime, and we did an episode on it the day after we finished it because we were so.
It was just that good. It was peak fiction.
Yeah, it was great.
Peak.
Now, this is so much worse. It's not even funny.
Okay. But usually when I hear that, like, you know, a show is good, people binge watch it and watch it straight through, and you're saying it's so bad that you binge watched it straight through.
So let me explain to you why I did that.
Or you're just trying to get over it.
I picked it out because he mentioned it once, and his pitch was, "Oh, I know what we could watch." Oh wait, no. Never
I
mind.
told him not to watch.
He was like, "Never mind. Let's not watch this one." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty ominous. What made you say that?" He's like, "Just don't worry about it. Please don't watch it." And I was like,
In fact, I told him about it before and even told him how it ends, but he forgot. So when I brought it up again, and I was like, I told you about it already. You don't got to watch it now because I already told you the ending. He was like, no, I forgot, so let's watch it.
and I genuinely did. Like, it just, like, it passed through my mind. I was like, you know what? Nothing is truly that bad. And I got through, like, the first... Usually we do, like, 3 episodes or 4 episodes. And
Yeah,
then we
there's
stop
12 in this one, it seems.
There's 12.
Yeah.
Usually we do 3 or 4, and then we stop for the night. I got to the 4th episode, and I couldn't stop. Because what I was witnessing was so harrowing. So weird. I was like, well, I gotta see more.
So right up your alley, yeah.
It's bad, but it hooks you in. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It really gets truly awful near the end.
Most of the
Because-
characters are named after Japanese prime ministers. So continue.
What?
Yeah, most of the characters are named after Japanese prime ministers.
I didn't know that.
You should start
that,
looking up.
that makes it so much worse.
What?
You need to, like, edit pictures of the prime ministers over, like, little stick figures of what's happening. Anyway, I'll give you a quick plot synopsis.
Okay.
So,
I'm listening.
the main guy, there's one guy who's at the head of all this.
Uh-huh.
The
And-
pimp.
the pimp. I forget what's his name? It's not Makoto.
No, it is.
Is it Makoto?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy named Makoto, I don't know his surname. Or no, I don't know his first name, but it doesn't matter. Makoto is a normal teenage boy. He's in high school, and he has a crush.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he has a crush on this girl.
Kotonoha.
Yeah. Is it Kotonoha or
Yeah.
Kotonoha?
Either one. I don't know.
All right, whichever. He has a crush on this girl, and his I guess classmate / friend. They don't really establish the
The
relationship.
thing
well.
is, they just met that day when she saw his phone.
Really?
That was the first time they've ever met.
Wow. Okay, so that girl, that
look at
she
that.
met him that
Hold on,
day.
look at this.
So it was aired in 2007. So the first one that I see is Koizumi here, and he's right down here.
I think Koizumi is the other girl.
So then you have Mori here, Yoshiro.
Also, Jack, you should back up just a little bit.
My fault.
No, you're good.
Sentai is her name.
We don't want to ear rape Tariq again.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I'm good, but you know.
Yeah, it's okay. No, watch when I do this.
No.
So,
Oh, yeah, there's Obuchi.
I think it's Koizumi who's in the class with him, right?
No, that's Sekai.
Sakai. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The names are so unmemorable. I can
Yeah.
only remember the trauma. So, Sakai is like in class next to him, and there's like this rumor where if you put someone, you put the person you like as your wallpaper, and nobody finds out for 3 weeks,
Uh-huh.
then you'll date them, like you'll be with them.
Okay.
And she discovers it, and she's like, you know what? You don't need some silly myth. I'll help you get with her.
Okay.
And so
Real one for that.
yeah, real
Yeah.
shit, some wing woman shit. And eventually they
For
get
now.
they go to the roof, and they start having lunch together, all 3 of them. And then main boy finally has the courage to ask her on a date,
Uh-huh.
and they eventually go on a date, and it sucks
Okay.
because he's a teenage boy that has never been with a woman before.
Mm-hmm.
So his idea of a date is dragging her around to the arcade while he plays video games
Oh,
and
that's
she
good.
watches.
That's good.
Yeah.
A real A+ boyfriend material. And
He's
eventually,
only 15.
yeah, and so, yeah, that makes it makes everything so much worse. So he's like, they have their little rough patch in the beginning. He's like, hey, like, I want to be with you, and I'm sorry that the date was so bad. Like, we could do better. Like, we'll have a good time together. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, okay. And she's super sweet, super nice. Like, nothing that happens in this show is ever, like, she never deserves it.
Oh, no, she
She's
doesn't.
such a sweethart.
What
she
happens to
Oh,
her?
just
yeah,
wait.
we'll get there.
Just wait.
So that happens, and then Sakai, right? She actually had feelings for Makoto too, but she pushed them aside to help him get with the woman he liked. So he was like, they were talking alone with each other at the train station, where I think they go home on the same train or whatever, and he was like, "Thank you so much for helping me out. Like, how do I ever repay you? Like, blah blah blah." And she's like, "You don't gotta repay me. Like, we're good friends. It's whatever." And then the worst mistake of the show happens. The fucking catalyst. She kisses him on the lips and then just leaves.
Oh, okay.
So already we have one instance of, Tariq, write this down. We have one instance of cheating.
There's so many. There's so many.
Cheating is like breathing in this show.
Okay.
Like, they just do it. So
You gonna keep track now? How many? You can start tallying.
There's a
them?
Let me
lot.
go to my notes.
there's a lot. So she does that, and he's like, "Whoa, girl lips." Fuck. And he's like,
Girl lips? I'm
He's
sorry.
like-
Has he tried boy lips?
"Woman."
I'm surprised he ain't tried boy lips at one point in the show.
He almost did. He almost did in the manga. We found out.
Right.
Yeah. he's a gender inclusive cult leader.
Yeah, that's
Um,
completely different story.
So
I wonder why Japan didn't have a prime minister between 1934 and 1940.
A history lesson happening here on the side.
Sorry, continue. I'm just looking at names.
Bro's trying to start shit.
I'm looking at names and comparing them. I've only seen like 3 so far that are similar. So
Oh,
yeah.
so that's only 3 of them.
Yeah, I was like, it's like most of them. Like 3.
So he's like, "Whoa, that was crazy. Let me ask her about that."
Mm-hmm.
And while he's still dating Kotonoha, he doesn't go on a single other date with her, by the way.
No,
That-
he does. He goes to the movies with her.
When? That was the same day.
No, that was after. Because then something happens after that, which is even worse.
I gotta pull up the plot synopsis now. I forgot how many instances of cheating were in here.
Because first they do the whatchamacallit,
Oh, forgot.
their first date where they get dragged around to places.
Yeah.
And then that's when Kotonoha and Sekai talk for a little bit, and then they're like, "We're gonna go to the movies." So then her and Makoto go to the movies.
Oh, there's one. Taro Katsura from 1912
Oh, that's the guy.
to 1913.
That's the best friend.
is
Him.
Okay, so yeah, Makoto's only other guy friend in the entire world, Taro, and we'll get to him because he doesn't matter right now, but he does something horrible later. But anyway, so yeah, his first date goes horrible, and he apologizes to her,
okay.
and then what is it? Yeah, so Sakai found out that the date went horrible, and she's like, "Yo, dude, like, you gotta try again. I'll give you movie tickets to go out with him again, or to go out with her again."
Okay.
So during the movie, bro was trying to make some moves.
Uh-huh.
He's like,
It was a romance movie.
"I'm gonna touch her hand
Really setting the mood.
without consent, and even though we just started dating, I'm gonna try and kiss her. I'm just gonna." And she's like, "What the fuck? No!" Like, chill, man.
I don't even think she really noticed the kiss. I think she... Because I remember you tried to kiss her after the date, too, on the train, and the train just closed. The doors closed
Well,
in
she
his
wasn't
face.
cool with that either.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't think she even realized it the first time.
No.
The second time, he was like, "Oh, she'll notice this side."
Yeah,
and the doors
he's like, "I
closed
got her
in his
now." So, anyway, so now after that relationship goes awful,
Yeah, she still hung around.
yeah, Kotonoha tries to avoid Makoto for a while,
Okay.
and after that, she avoids him for the day, and then it's like, you know what? Let me give him a chance. I'll invite him over my house. So he goes over her house and meets her little sister and her mom, and they have a good time. He's playing with her little sister. Everything goes great. And then, he gets back home, and he calls Sakai, and he goes, "Hey, girl, I don't think I like this bitch no more." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I don't know. She's kind of boring."
I can't touch her. That was his main problem. He couldn't
Literally,
Sounds about right.
literally, he's like, "I can't kiss her. I can't hug her. She's boring. I don't like her." And I was like, the moment I heard that, I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker has issues."
Hold on. What are you reading?
So there's a fan theory that why it's so awful
Oh, really?
is that it's actually political satire mocking Japanese politics.
What?
That's why they're all named after the prime ministers, because it's trying to show how awful they all were.
Dude, if that's the case, they put them through the worst shit imaginable.
I'll email it to you so you can pull it up.
Please.
What?
There's no way. What is that website on?
That's
I'll
on
It's
search it
Reddit.
up.
It's Reddit.
Oh, it's Reddit. Hold on.
I literally looked up that. I looked up your anime, and I said how many school days characters are prime ministers, and there was a Reddit one that was
hold
like,
on. I have to prove my humanity.
yeah, I
Reddit.
had to do that too. It should be school days anime.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
What? Whoa! Don't read the rest of that. Don't read the rest of that theory. That's spoilers.
Oh, I'm not. I figured it was spoilers. I was just getting the gist of it.
That is insane, dude. I gotta look at this. This actually looks super in depth. But anyway, he's like, "Yo, I don't like dating this bitch anymore. She boring. She don't let me touch her. She's a bitch." And so, then the next day, he's on the rooftop eating lunch with her, and he tries to sexually assault her. He tries grabbing her.
Such a fun song on while you're talking about him sexually assaulting
Yeah, the
someone.
fucking the toothless dance.
Because I'm over here.
He tries to grope her, when they're also, I should have said this way sooner, but trigger warning for.
Yeah, I feel like the trigger warning's supposed to go before.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll edit it at the beginning
Yeah.
for YouTube, but
Oh, you will?
Yeah. Shut up. Trigger warning for sexual assault, sexual situations, murder, cheating. There's one more I'm forgetting.
Is there?
Yes.
What?
Assault,
It's
harassment.
harassment, yeah. Physical assault. Revenge
Murder or
porn.
something, yeah.
Basically anything sexual you can think of, because it's here.
Oh, I guess it wasn't really
So warning.
So yeah, Teehee? Anyway, it makes it so much worse saying all those and then realizing these are all underage high schoolers.
15-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is some high school drama right here. So
From the
anyway.
prime ministers.
See, now I can't get that out of my head either. It's just like good political leaders. But anyway, he tries to grope her, and she's like, no, please don't do that. And he calls Sakai, and he's like, yo, this bitch won't let me touch her. She's whack, yo. And she's like, all right, well, L, I guess. Why? I don't understand. And he tells her that he wants it to become sexual. And then this girl, Sakai, was like, oh, I got an idea. I'll be your sex coach.
You can practice on me.
Yeah. Practice.
Yeah.
In the biggest air quotes imaginable.
Okay.
And so,
I think that was her plan all along.
They go up to the
Little
roof.
they, what is it?
Bro's trying to remember.
I am. They went to the pool first. Oh, no.
I thought they went to the roof first.
No,
Yeah.
they went to the roof first.
Yeah.
And she taught him how to fondle her.
Yeah, she was.
Weird
around
shit,
them
yes.
titties.
Yeah. And
But no kissing.
No.
That's crossing the line.
nope, that's not practice.
Here's how to fondle me. Kiss me and I'll kick you off the roof. Here's how to feel
It's
them
like
up.
prostitution rules. Nope, no kissing.
I think she did actually hit him too.
Yeah, she did.
And so did Kotonoha at one point.
Yeah. He doesn't get slapped nearly enough, though.
Oh, no.
So anyway, their group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
which consists of 3 other girls
Okay.
and this other dude, Taro,
Okay.
they go swimming together. And one of the girls has a crush on Taro, but it's more of like a side plot that doesn't go anywhere
Oh yeah.
because he doesn't care. He doesn't
Also
like her.
because he likes who Makoto was with.
Yeah, he
Kotonoha.
likes Kotonoha.
Okay.
And that comes to a head later. But they go swimming together, and he's like, "Damn, I like all these other girls. They look hot. My girl is just kind of mid." so after that,
Makoto literally was just not paying attention at all to Kotonoha the entire time.
absolutely,
He just wanted Sekai.
yeah. So he also he was touching her ass and shit too. Like he was like groping her ass, not Kotonoha, Sakai, at the pool with everybody else there. Like he's fucking weird. So then she tried while they're leaving the pool. She's like, "Yo, I can't be friends with you anymore. Like, you're weird, man. I don't like you." And bro was
Average,
like,
normal, good response.
yeah, bro was like, "I'll take that challenge," and followed her to her apartment, convinced her that he was in love with her and that he was gonna break up with Kotonoha, and then they have sex. This is the start.
This feels like marking down your instance of cheating.
Yep.
I have 4 right now.
Yeah.
This just sounds like awful lore. Like you meet a friend, you guys become great friends, and they tell you they did this, and it's like, oh, I
Dude,
never want to
this-
see you
this
again.
is-
The thing is, they've
I've-
all known each other for like a week at this point, probably,
Yeah.
at least.
They met each other over the summer. This is the most. Also, Sakai's best friend. I have to bring her up. Setsuna. This little tiny girl who's always trying to make sure that Makoto and Sakai's relationship works out well.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like her wing woman. But she also likes Makoto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone secretly likes Makoto for no reason. He's the biggest milquetoast piece of bread I've ever seen.
And if they don't already like him, they will later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for no reason either. It's not like he does anything.
Yeah.
Like, he's not athletic. He doesn't, do any sports or anything. He's just a fucking loser.
It's just there.
That's the people who made this, living out their dreams. They want to be loved.
Yeah, until you get to the ending, and then it's like...
And then they're like, oh, maybe that's not me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they have sex. And
The first of very many times.
yeah, so they start seeing each other again, and they start having sex frequently.
Okay.
And
Are we
Makoto...
Are we talking implied sex, or is it just constant sex scenes?
No, there's no
No,
sex
they
scenes.
don't
Oh,
show it,
okay, okay.
I would hope they wouldn't show pedophilia.
True, fair.
But it's very heavily implied.
Okay.
They're every time throughout the show, you definitely know when they've had sex because they'll show them getting dressed afterwards.
Oh,
or whatever.
okay. I was just gonna say because you guys were you were yeah, there's so much sex, and I was like, is this just a porno?
No, it's very uncomfortable though.
Okay.
There's way too much. The way I can describe watching the show is the more you watch it, the more you have this pit in your stomach.
I got angry.
Yeah, dude, it's
It made me
angering.
mad.
It's an infuriating show. Not only because everyone is stupid and only cares about one thing, which is sex, except for the one girl who doesn't deserve any of it.
I mean, we were all 15. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but we didn't have this.
Normal Tuesday.
So Sakai is okay, and they start dating behind everybody else's back, and she's like, "Yo, you gotta tell Kotonoha, you didn't even break up with her.
Yeah.
You gotta tell her now." And he's like, "All right, I'll do it eventually. Damn, get off my back."
He doesn't.
He never does.
He doesn't.
I feel
So
like he would do that.
Random dude that walked by.
So Kotonoha, while she's in a train, this is this happened twice. They're on a train, and the train is moving so fucking fast you can't see anything. Somehow they see the main characters in the train kissing each other.
Interesting.
Somehow.
Yeah.
like just
One of those
some
Japanese
flash.
high speed.
Yeah. Just like some weird fucking flash vision. But she sees them doing it. And her first thought isn't, maybe I should text him about that. It's, that's probably my imagination.
It's probably
I
not
was
actually
just
him.
imagining them kissing. That
Yeah,
seems like
it's not like they were
yeah.
right in front of me or anything.
But to be fair, they were in a moving train, so.
Well, that's true. That's
I
true.
guess. So then the school festival starts happening, and the school festival is fucking crazy. You know, Kotonoha goes to the rooftop to go eat lunch or whatever with Makoto again. And she's like, oh, I can't wait to give him this lunch I made him. Oh, it's going to be so fun. And then she gets to the top right outside the door and she hears Sakai telling Makoto that she loves him. And then they start having sex on the roof again.
Oh.
And she's standing behind the door like, well, damn. And it's so horrible.
I'd have jumped off.
Well,
It's gated, so you can't jump anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so horrible because she doesn't believe it. She's in denial for the rest of the show.
She goes crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. Like you see her,
The light in her eyes goes away.
yeah, like you literally see her mind crumble. Like she becomes like half human.
That's awful.
Like she starts going on autopilot for a lot of the show. She's desperately trying to cling on to this relationship that she thinks they have, and like it just gets torn apart, like horribly. It's so sad to watch. It's one of the reasons I hated watching it, because like at every single instance they wanted her to feel all the suffering in the world for like no reason. Like it was horrible.
And I watched that shit twice.
I'm so sorry.
So
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
So, Setsuna, the best friend of Sakai, every time she sees Kotonoha, she's like, bitch, back off.
Yeah, she goes off on her like every time.
Yeah, she literally tells her, like, you're nothing. Bye. Like, we're leaving. We have stuff to do. Bye. Like, just, it's so insane what they do to that poor girl. So, then Kotonoha visited his apartment. And at this time, Setsuna had blocked her number on his phone. So he couldn't even tell her that they were breaking up. He just couldn't contact her. So he unblocks her, has her over his apartment, and they have sex. I think, right?
Him and Kotonoha?
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever even had sex.
I think they did. Sakai was also absent in class, and Setsuna kept Makoto away from Kotonoha after class and convinced him to see Sakai. Okay. So Sakai, when she went over his apartment, he told her that he would dance with her at the school festival. Because dancing with someone in front of the bonfire is like confirmation that you're dating.
Mm-hmm.
So he told Kotonoha that in his apartment, and Sakai, she was in the apartment, like, with him. So she heard that, and she's like, nah, I'm going to leave now. I'm gone. And she gets outside, and Kotonoha is still there. So she's like, what the fuck? Hi. And Kotonoha's like, yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Stay away from him. Like, dude, it's not cool. So she slaps her, and that's the end of the episode. So then the next episode starts, and where is it? Yup, here it is. So the next day,
Please
Makoto.
change the song.
What is this background playlist?
It's the Four Seasons Violin Concerto in E major, RV 269 inches, spring.
Okay.
We need
good
like
one.
sad, depressing music for this.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on, I got it. Hold on, I got it.
That's not very sad.
Wait. Shh. I got it.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
So, Jesus Christ, this radio station pisses me off.
Don't say that
Why is there?
on air.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
but there's no mouse pad. How am I supposed to do anything?
You gotta buy one yourself.
Gar. So anyway,
Anyway.
What? You don't just break out into pirate?
No, not usually, matey.
Gar. What did you
I
say?
said not usually, matey.
So the festival starts, and there's the best thing. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, the best thing.
The best thing in this show is the school festival side plot, because the class that
You mean the sex
Makoto
room?
the class that Makoto and Sakai in are doing a cat cafe thing where like they have mascots and shit. And Kotonoha's class is doing a scary maze, but
On the side of that.
on the side of that they have a secret room that I cannot imagine the teachers know about. They have a secret room in the festival that is a nurse bed with candles lit around it and condoms.
And tissues.
Yeah. So it's a sex room. And it's put together by the upperclassmen. Apparently it's like a tradition. So you give what you're supposed to do is you give your crush, like you hold out your hand. They take your hand, and then you take them in there and you fuck them. Stupid weird shit, but okay.
At least it's consensual.
Yeah.
They have to agree.
So where is it? It's during here. During the festival, so Makoto and Sakai's best friend Setsuna, they're taking out the trash because they're still setting up for the festival. And at this time, Bro is completely content with getting pussy from his best friend while still dating Kotonoha. Even though the dating part really doesn't matter because he doesn't talk to her. But she's still in denial that they're together. So
It was so bad too, because people would go around and be like, "You're not dating him," and she'd be like, "Yes, I am.
yeah,
We're together."
Yeah, and
it was so
they
sad.
think she was crazy. Like they treated her like she had a mental illness. It was horrible. So they do that, and what the fuck? Oh, my mic's not tightened. Oh, that's not great. But anyway, they're outside and they're taking out the trash, and she's like, "Hey, Makoto, I'm moving. Like, I'm going to go live in France. So I need to make sure that like you're completely committed to Sakai before I leave because she's my best friend." And he's like, I got you, fam." He doesn't got her, but that's not the point. So he falls asleep outside after doing a lot of like hard work or whatever. And again, Setsuna has a crush on him because she met him during the summer and some weird bullshit. They don't explain it. She kisses him while she's sleeping. Mark that down. That's another instance of cheating, even if it was unconsensual. So that happens, and then Kotonoha catches them doing it. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And Setsuna's like,
Nothing.
"What are you doing?" Like she tries to spin it around on her. And Kotonoha keeps it to herself for some reason. She doesn't tell anybody. Like, and then Setsuna somehow is like, "Yeah, I kissed him. Fuck off, bitch. You should kill yourself now." Like, she's so antagonistic towards her for no reason. But she does that, and then the festival actually starts going on. So, during this time, Makoto tells everybody that he's dating Sakai except for Kotonoha. So, of course, everyone says that they're dating, right?
Yeah.
So, Taisuke, or Taro, or whatever we want to call him. Or no, it's Taisuke, not Taro. Who's Taro?
Taro was one of the politicians. I said his name and you just immediately started talking about him like a character. I'm looking at the character list and I was like, "There's no Taro." I'm gonna
Listen,
let him
man,
go.
I don't remember any of their names. I just remember what they did. So Taisuke is the guy. He has a crush on Kotonoha,
He's
and
in
now
love
that
with her.
and now that she's not dating Makoto, to his knowledge, he's like, okay,
That's free game.
yeah. He's like, all right, I got her. I'm gonna ask her out while we're doing stuff together. He gets her in a storage closet, and Makoto sees them going in there together because they're getting supplies. It's not like
Okay.
it's not weird yet.
Like,
So-
he gets her in a storage closet. I was like,
He
okay.
pushes her.
He kidnaps her. So he's in there and he's like, "Hey, do you want to dance together at the thingamabobber?" And she's like, no, I'm dancing with Makoto, my boyfriend. And he's like, bitch, you ain't dating.
Retarded?
He's like, you're not dating. Bitch, he's dating Sakai. Everyone knows that. She's like, I didn't fucking know. So she accuses him of lying.
Yeah, she denies it, of course.
And for some reason doesn't immediately go to Makoto to confirm it. She just goes on about her day, just thinking that he lied.
Interesting.
And he goes up to Makoto, and Makoto hears and sees the whole thing. And he's like, oh man, I guess I should tell her at some point.
But am I gonna?
Like, he never does it.
Some serious douchebaggery going on here.
Yeah, so she texted him, and
I'm thinking.
yeah, she texted him like 20 times, and he didn't answer any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So this other girl, Otome, throughout the entire show has been hinting that she also has a crush on Makoto because they went to middle school together.
They're childhood friends.
Yeah. So, unbeknownst to anyone, she...
I'm gonna write that right now. I already know what happened.
She confesses to him in the hallway while he's going to go do something. And she's like... She, like, sticks her hand down and she's like, I like you. And he's like, yeah? He's like, oh, yeah? And she takes him to the sex thing, and they have sex.
Yeah. As you do.
Yeah, just, you know, it
Why
happens.
you have 2 girlfriends.
Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
3 at this point.
Yeah. Like I said, you had one. You left her for the second one. Left her for the
But
third one.
they didn't really leave her because they're still together. So
Yeah. So anyway, he gets away with that, and Otome doesn't tell anybody. Makoto goes outside to go dance with Sakai while completely ignoring Kotonoha. Kotonoha is waiting for him to come pick her up to go dance, right? She's manning the booth right outside the sex station, too. But somehow she didn't see them go in together, which is baffling. But, and I think it's another group of girls who's friends with Otome, and she's like a bitch. She has like her little clique of girls.
they were so mean to her the entire show.
Oh yeah, they like straight up bullies. I think they blocked her way from seeing it. I don't fully remember, but the dancing thing starts, and Makoto goes to find Sakai. Kotonoha is waiting by the entrance of the thing, and the girls come up and they're like, "Oh, is your boyfriend not gonna come get you? You know, the one that you're not dating, because he's dating Sakai." And she's like, "Shut the fuck up! Why does everyone keep saying that? Like, that's not cool, guys." And so eventually she goes looking for him, and then the stud himself, Taisuke, comes out again, and he's like, "Hey, yo, listen, like, I know that you said no, but my brain told me yes."
I can't just take no.
Yeah.
I can't take no for an answer.
Yeah. So he rips off her clothes, and yeah.
You can kind of guess from there what
I
happens.
was gonna be like, you know, sometimes that works. Like sometimes they want a little like chase, and you have to like ask more than once. But then you were like, oh, so he rips off her clothes. He what?
What? No. So
like in public or like
kind
In the
of, yeah.
classroom, I
It's
think?
in the school.
It was in a classroom, I think.
Yeah, he forced her to do it. And it's awful because the episode ends with Makoto dancing with Sakai in front of the bonfire. Otome, I think, is like watching on from afar or something. Setsuna sees them dancing together, and Kotonoha comes out with her clothes all torn and after being like completely violated, just goes outside, and the first thing she sees is her boyfriend dancing with the other girl. Like,
my God, this show is so fucked up.
yeah, and I think that's where she breaks.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve said so much already.
dude, we're not. There's no guidelines against this.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's fucked.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's really bad.
It only gets worse.
Worse.
Yeah, so that's where she starts her little mental breakdown arc, and
Talking to
Naturally.
herself, you know.
and she was like, yeah, she starts talking to herself. She starts like fucking having weird like fake conversations with him,
yes.
where she thinks he's there. It's so
She's
depressing
just walking
to
around
watch.
the town,
It's so sad to watch.
knitting and stuff.
So, the next day, which is the day Setsuna was leaving, Setsuna found Makoto, and she was like, yo, you gotta break up with Kotonoha right now. I don't think you did. I think you lied, and you need to do it now. Like, I'm leaving. You gotta do this before I leave. Like, come on, man. So... I love this sentence. So, by the end of the day, Makoto goes missing, and Setsuna's like, where did he go? And she finds him and Otome having sex in the gym locker again. Or in the gym storage closet. Again. So, add that one to the cheating list. So then, she's like, this motherfucker. So she goes to his apartment right before she's about to leave. And she's like, what is it? So she's like, you need to stop having sex with everybody, like, right now. Like, I leave, like, right now. So you need to cut ties with everybody. You need to break up with everybody. Stop having sex with everybody right now. You need to only date Sakai. And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, if you do it, I'll let you have sex with me. And there we go. Bro was like, oh, sex. Oh, whoop-de-doo. So he makes an empty promise, and him and Setsuna have sex. Mark that one down.
I already did.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
I knew as soon as you were talking about that, her coming there and telling him, and I see him start typing, I was like, God damn it. Here we go.
Yeah, so that wasn't great. And then here's where the craziest
stare
shit
at
starts.
I know that person.
Dude, this is where the craziest shit starts. It starts here because all the upperclassmen of the girls' basketball team get together to watch a video. The video.
Remember that sex room that we talked about
Yeah,
earlier?
the sex room, they put a camera in it. And it was this super fun, goofy prank. We're going to see all these girls have sex. Oh my god. Oh.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
No, it's not. It's bad.
It's very bad.
So Otome and Sakai are there, and they're with one of their friends who's like super shy about it, but she just got her boyfriend.
All right, that tall girl.
Yeah, the tall girl confessed to her boyfriend, and they had sex in there. And the first video they show is of her having sex with her boyfriend, and she's like defeated. Like she starts bawling on the floor, and
As you are.
And the next thing they see is Makoto and Otome getting it on. And Sakai sees it. And she's like...
No, turn this off.
We cannot.
All right, no, that song. Turn that off.
We can't listen to Feel Good.
Turn that off.
We can't spoil that song with this.
This is
awful-
not feel good.
Yeah, this is Feel Bad Inc.
This is good. This is fine. Once it picks
I
up
want
later
to
on.
turn it up a little bit.
You want to turn it up? Wasn't that an issue? That it was too loud?
Yeah, but now it's like barely hearable, so we'll figure
For
it out.
you.
So anyway, you know what? I will turn it back down, just in case the Mixler
Good.
like receives the audio differently.
The sex room videotape.
Yeah.
The child porn. All the child porn.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's not great.
No, I don't think child porn has ever been great.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No.
So anyway, they find out, and Sakai finds out Makoto cheated on her with Otome. So Sakai starts to skip school, and
To be fair, though, what does she expect?
yeah, where is it? No, they don't say it here. He starts getting more girls because the girls notice, like, oh man, he's having sex with a lot of people.
He must be really good.
Yeah, I wonder if he's really good. So they all start having sex with him. Count that as 3 individual cheats because there's 3 of them. And then they all decide, hey, let's do it together.
So
That was a
fourth one.
different group.
No, that was the same one.
No, that was what's her face? What's her name? Otome? Yeah, her group. That was at the end. Because he was with Otome and the loop-haired girl.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It was just those two.
That was funny because before the foursome, this girl Hikari went over to his house. She went over to Sakai's apartment first. She's like, "Hey, are you good? You've been staying in the apartment a lot after you found out your boyfriend cheated on you." And she says the worst possible thing. She's like, "Oh, come on. It's not like he'll cheat on you or anything." Why would you say that? Like, it was so horrible. And she's like, "Oh, well, shit. I guess I'll go to Makoto's place and try to convince him." She somehow, they don't even show how, she somehow ends up in bed with him. She literally gets out from the bed and she's like, "Damn it. I came here to convince you to stop and I ended up sleeping with you. How does this happen?" It's so fucking
The
dumb.
awful energy this guy has.
Dude, it's so fucking horrible. So that they start hooking up, and that group then comes together and does the foursome.
This isn't a fit either.
Huh?
This song is a fit either.
I'm sorry.
This has got to be like. This has got to be like what every guy who has those like big lifted trucks with the low profile tires. This has got to be what they think is going to happen to them as soon as they get that truck.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, I play baseball. Every chick's going to be on me."
She won me.
So he starts having sex with all these girls. Like every other day, he's like, "Hey, girl, you available? All right, let's fuck. Let's meet up." And if he can't find one, he goes to another. Eventually, Sakai starts getting really sick. And
Of his bullshit.
no, just sick.
No, sick because of his bullshit.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. She starts getting really sick and goes to school finally and finds Makoto in the class just staring out the window. And she's like, "Yo, you got me fucking pregnant." And he's like, "What? No way. No." And his first thought is, "All right, you should go get an abortion. You should go do it right now." And she was like, "No, I want to keep it." And he's like, "Well, why would you do that?" Like, the only thing he was thinking about was his dick the entire show.
Yeah.
They
So-
yelled this in class too. So
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
heard it.
everyone found out.
Everybody heard that.
Because she started screaming at him about it. So then, the moment the news broke, everyone dropped him.
Yep, every girl.
They showed this montage of like, "Yo, I'm not talking to you no more. Like, you got a baby to raise. Like, I don't want to associate with you. Bye." Everyone drops him except for Sakai. We don't even know what happens to Taisuke after he sexually assaults Kotonoha.
Yeah, he never shows up again.
Yeah, he just kind of disappears. My headcanon is that he got arrested.
Or he died.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
I'm hoping he fell off a roof.
So that happens, and she's like, she starts making an effort to go over his place more and start cooking dinner, start getting like better relationship with him,
Why she gotta make the effort?
like to start connect. Well, because
He
he
don't
won't
care.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. And while this is happening, bro is at such a low point from having no pussy.
Guess who he goes back to?
He finds Kotonoha during Christmas. During Christmas,
It
bro.
was a coincidence though. He didn't look for her.
He didn't look for her. He found her.
He just kind of bumped into her randomly on the street.
Yeah, and she's like completely lost it. Like she was knitting together a sweater that he could wear. Like she's been like completely delusional for months. And then he comes back up and is like, "You know what? I think I do like you." And the same night that Sakai is over his apartment making dinner for them, she makes a really good dinner for them. She's waiting for him to come back home, and he's like, "Yo, I had something come up. I can't get out of it right now." He tries to take Kotonoha to dinner. And she's like, "That's some bullshit." So Sakai figures out that that he's with Kotonoha, and she completely trashes the dinner. Like, she trashes his apartment. And
She eat her share first? I mean, she should have eaten some at least, right?
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think so either. But she completely trashes the place. Like, she's done.
Mm.
And he gets back with Kotonoha. He brings her And he's like, "Ah, man, girls be crazy." Like, he's not taking this shit seriously. So, Kotonoha starts trying to fight back and is like, "Hey, I know this really good abortion clinic you could go to." And Sakai's like, "Oh, nah, I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm gonna fuck her up." So, the next day is when all the shit goes down. Sakai
I don't think you're
goes.
ready
Sakai goes to his apartment, and she tells him, "Yo, drop her, block her number. We gotta raise this baby. Like, come on, we gotta lock in." And he goes, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, I got you." Ow. Yeah, good job. So she and Sakai is like completely done with the bullshit. She breaks, and she sends him a text on his little fucking flip phone. He's like, "Why did you text me? You're in the other room." And he starts reading it, and it's like, "Goodbye." And she fucking kills him. She grabs a kitchen knife and fucking murders him. It is the most out of nowhere shit ever. She fucking pulverizes him with a knife.
Usually pulverized, like used for smashing.
Yeah, well, she does that, but with a pointy thing.
Interesting.
It
And
was.
she runs away.
It was horrible.
Because she realized what she just did.
Yeah, she realizes she killed him and just fucking runs away. He's dead. And Kotonoha goes to his apartment and finds him. Finds his dead body. And originally, Kotonoha, her family's loaded. So she just got her yacht back. And she's like, "Oh, we're going to go on a yacht and have a romantic date together." And she goes there and she finds him dead. She doesn't even cry. She's just like, "What?"
Yeah, because she was starting to get back to her normal self, and then he died, and she went back to her broken self.
Yeah. So then, Sakai gets a text from his phone from Kotonoha telling her to meet her on the roof of the school. They get there, and I forget exactly what they're talking about, but they're doing their fucking back and forth. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And yuck. And Kotonoha is like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll keep him safe, right, Makoto?" And Sakai's like, "What? What are you talking about?" She amputated all of his limbs and then kept his head and put it in a duffel bag. And then showed Sakai the duffel bag with his head in it. And Kotonoha looks at her and goes, "So you lied, by the way. I know you lied." Sakai lied the entire time about having a pregnancy. The only reason she said it was to finally have him to herself. So Kotonoha, she tries like, "Why would I lie about being pregnant? I would never do that." And Kotonoha's like, "Yeah?
Now prove it.
Yeah, prove it, bitch." She gets a meat cleaver and fucking annihilates her. And slits open like her womb, and she's like, "I knew it. You fucking lied." And so, leaving her for dead, the show ends with Kotonoha on the yacht by herself, hugging his decapitated head. And that's how the show ends.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you told me about this instead of making me watch this shit.
Dude, it was so horrific. I was like talking a lot, and I was like commentating on a lot of shit that was happening over the course of it. And I was like, "Dude, this is fucking insane. This is crazy, blah, blah, blah." By the last 2 episodes, I didn't say a word.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I was so stunned at what I was witnessing.
You gotta like title this video or whatever, like why not to watch this? Because this is
Yeah.
fucking awful.
Yeah. Do not watch this shit.
It is so horrible.
This is like what serial killers watch and then go, "Yeah, that was good."
The thing is, this is based on a game. They could have chosen a good route.
Yeah,
But
this is the
they
worst
chose the
ending.
worst route ever to animate it.
This is the worst ending of a visual novel game. They chose the worst possible ending. Like,
Was the game? It was based on the game. The game wasn't based on it.
no, it
No.
was based on the game.
Yeah.
And like I did some research after finishing the show that night, and I was like, is there more to this? Like, there's like this is so fucking crazy. I found out there's a prequel. Called
And a few sequels.
Yeah, there's a prequel called Summer Days about Setsuna meeting Makoto over the summer. I think it's like a different universe though, because that doesn't explain the timeline. And then there's a manga that I looked through the story of, and this is why we said he's a bit of a
He don't care about gender.
he don't care about gender. The manga is even worse because it's from the perspective. It's the same route, but it's from the perspective of a normal kid.
It's not the exact same route though.
It like in the route in the manga, everyone gets along and he just has a normal harem. Like he's polyamorous and he makes it known. He's not trying to hide shit. Like he just like that's how it is.
Okay.
And it's from the perspective of this kid, and he's like, he thinks that Kotonoha is being cheated on, and she doesn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
So he tells her, and he shows her, and she doesn't believe him.
Of course.
So the
Just
whole...
here's a song extra loud.
This song is a lot of the other ones.
It's a little bit.
They're good. I was just like,
Yeah.
weird.
I don't know why.
It's
Anyway.
also loud.
Yeah.
Shut up. So anyway.
He turned it back up without telling us.
Must have.
I did not. Don't look at me like that. His big eyes. So that manga is that kid trying to find a way to out him to everybody that he's like a polyamorous cheater. And so his idea is to dress up as a girl and enter into his little cult and then expose him. The long story short, he does that, and Makoto starts to sexually assault a girl that he knows. And he's like, nope, I'm gonna beat his ass. So he hits him and reveals that he's a dude. Makoto is like, oh. Alright.
What do you mean? Oh, right.
He's like, okay. And then the next day, he's like, the kid's freaking out. He's like, he's going to tell everyone that I dressed up as a girl. Nobody found out. He's like, what the hell happened? And Makoto goes up to him. He's like, hey, I'm willing to keep a secret if you start dressing up for me again. Show me more of you in that outfit. And he was like, what?
Yeah.
No. But then he puts together a plan. He's like, okay, if I dress up as a girl and I take Kotonoha with me, she'll see that he's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
He does that, and then they get to the rooftop, and he's already having sex with Sakai. And he's like, you see? I told you. And then Kotonoha is like, what? What do you mean?
This is normal.
No, I don't see a problem here. And he's like, what? Turns out the whole time she knew.
Yeah.
And they're in a polyamorous relationship. And Makoto's like, aw, why would you betray me like that? There's nothing you can do. He breaks. He's like, wow. All right. And then tries to kill himself. This series is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's oh my god.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The manga had a happy ending though.
Not kinda.
No, because he got a girl afterwards.
Yeah, he got a
And
girl. He
lived.
survived.
And lived happily ever after.
Yeah. You know.
Unlike, some people in the anime.
Yeah, I guess. That's unfortunate. It is like
I feel like I just got told a war story by my grandpa about how like his best friend got blown up.
Yeah, now
his
imagine watching it happen.
No, it's more like your best friend got blown.
by everybody.
Yeah.
And then blown up.
Blown up by the people he was blown by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Oh, my God. I don't wish it upon anybody, ever. Like, I thought Tariq was overreacting. I don't think anybody should watch that
No.
ever again.
No, that's awful.
Like, it has a reputation for a reason, and I see that now. Like, Oh my god.
So now we have to play the game.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, you.
I have to play.
You
the game.
have to do it.
No, what I'm playing Devil May Cry right now.
When? When do you ever play that?
When I
you
feel
play
like it.
You play like once every 3 weeks.
You know what you should play?
What?
You should play Minecraft with me.
Dude, I'm trophy hunting right now. I'm busy. On my PS5 at home, I've been trophy hunting on games. And
Like a loser.
Right now I'm on Sonic Forces and I fucking hate it. That game is so trash.
What do you have like score wise or whatever?
What do you mean? Oh, for my PSN? I don't know. I don't trophy hunt. Like, I just started getting into it, so it's probably low. I don't really go. I didn't used to go for achievements. Now I want to.
I did a little bit when I was younger, just because I wanted to keep up with my dad.
Yeah, that's real. I used to have a lot more on my Xbox, but then I hard switched over. What is that? What is that?
Can't load trophies.
Oh man.
Just
You can just go on a website.
Oh wait, there it is. I've got 1,507.
Nice. I don't have half that many. I
4
don't shard.
plats.
4 plats. Oh. Actually, let me check mine.
I could have gone for so many more plats. I just never did.
Yeah.
Like, I've got so many games that are like 80, 90, 89.
While we close out the show, everybody, thank you for listening.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening to us ramble.
Yeah, please don't watch School Days. Please don't watch it. It's awful. Like, you would actually have a better time eating shit. Like, I'm being so for real. Stop. Oh my god. How do you check your trophies?
Oh, look. Do you have the PlayStation app?
Oh, here we go. I have 960.
There you go. How many plats?
2.
Nice.
Damn.
I have 2 plats, and I think they're both Sonic games. No, one of them is FNAF Security Breach.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, I started doing it because there was one game that I was so close to platting, and I was like, I mean, there's only one achievement left. I might as well do it. And just like the serotonin I got from the platinum sound effect, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I need it all.
I need more.
Yeah, so
More.
yeah, it's fun though. I do like it.
Let's see. My 4 plats are Astro's Playroom, easiest one to plat ever.
I don't even think I platted that.
Yeah. And then Skyrim. And then.
Tariq, I have to finish platting Peppa Pig.
Oh, and then Minecraft. And then Conan. Okay.
Hold on, finish? That means you started?
Yeah, I have 6 trophies from Peppa Pig.
Damn.
I'm halfway
Oh.
done.
I remember we were playing that in the game room. Now.
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta tell you. So last night,
Okay.
I had like a spark because I was like, I'm trying to look for a game to play. Just trying to have a good time, and like I saw a Wii cover of a Nickelodeon game, and I had like a brain blast. I was hit with like a nostalgia hit. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my god, wait. And I found a old Go Diego Go game that I used to play on the Wii.
That's good.
I downloaded it and I started playing it last night, and it was the funniest thing ever. Because Diego is actually secretly Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
He's a freak of nature.
He's doing fucking acrobats and like running up hills at full speed with no brakes. Like, he's insane. He's an absolute freak.
Just to be clear, we're talking about like Diego, like Dora's cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. And there was one moment in the game that I didn't know was in it. It made me laugh so hard. In the game, you're like helping dinosaurs and shit. And I was like, okay, yeah, skip. And what you're supposed to do is you have to listen to a voice clip of the dinosaur yelling for help. And you have to identify it. and the camera will go, is this the dinosaur? And one of the... I have to back up for this. One of the screams was... Ah! laughed so fucking hard.
Is this the dinosaur?
Kind of like that.
It was almost exactly. It's just it was more like pubescent. Like you could hear his voice cracking. It's like ah!
Tarzan scream.
Yeah. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, before this goes too long, thanks for listening. We're gonna try and change the schedule so that we can do this more often. I will update. Well, you'll see. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Tariq has a soundboard that he really likes to use now. He's digging him. So, bye everybody.
me when Tariq texted me saying we could do this.
I'm jaking it. No. I'm Tariqing it.
Oh God.
I'm reeking it. All right, bye.
Jesus Christ.